Hello, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brandy, and I'm the owner and creator of Boundless Treasures Boutique. And today we're going to be doing our very first Christmas tumbler of the season. This one was inspired by Vanessa from VMD Designs. And holy moly, I just absolutely love how this one turned out. I hope you all enjoy this. If you do, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps my channel so very much and is so very appreciated. Now, to start, we are starting with a prepped tumbler. Now, this is one that I scrapped from another one, so we stripped it down and we are going to make it into something beautiful. Now, the glitter glue that I am using as my adhesive is Crystalac glitter glue. It's one of my absolute favorites. If I have to use a glitter glue, um, I'll choose this one over any other, hands down. The glitters that we are going to be using are primarily from PDB Creative Studios. I do have a discount code here for you guys linked below. So if you guys choose to pick up some of these colors, I'll tell you, you will not find better glitter than from PDB. I absolutely love them. But the glitters that I am using now, this one is from Recollections. It's navy. I did not have one from PDB that was dark enough on hand, but I am sure you can hop on their website and find one. The next color from Recollections that I'm going to be using is called Jewels. Again, this one blended beautifully and was just what I was looking for, and I didn't have one that was close to that from PDB. But what you can see here is I'm mapping out my ombre for this design. So I'm starting heavy in the middle, and then I'm going to tilt my cup in the directions that I want my glitter to fall so that we can beautiful blend between all of the colors. And I'm going to go back and forth like this quite a bit. So I'm going to finish telling you the different color glitters that I'm going to be using. I'm going to move in to my PDB, and I'm going to start with Blueberry Fields, which is one of my darker blues, and that's going to feed into Jewels. And then right below that, I'm going to use Ocean Eyes, which if you guys do not have this in your collection, you need to run and go grab it. Like, it is so incredibly beautiful. And that is going to go up into Blueberry Fields and down into our final color, which is Chandelier, which is just a absolutely stunning white. Like I said, from there you are going to just tilt your cup up and down and slowly allow the colors to fall into one another until you've achieved the blend that you want. Now here you can see I'm going heavy where I want the middle, and then I am falling up into Blueberry Fields, and then I'm very lightly going down towards the butt of the cup. And then I go back and forth in between my colors until I'm happy with that particular blend. And here you can see I'm taking Ocean Eyes into all my other colors, which is just going to help further my blend. And we're going to continue that process until we are essentially happy with what we have. And then we're going to finish with our lighter color. Another thing that I would always suggest is start with your darkest colors and then move into your lighter colors. That will also help your blend for your ombres. Now, once you have completed this, Crystalac does have a 2-hour dry time. So you're just going to allow that to dry fully for 2 hours. And then I would highly recommend, because we do have so many colors going on here, I would go in with a spray sealer, or you can seal it with your Crystal glitter glue as well. Spray sealer just dries faster for me, so it allows me to move on to my next step sooner, which I am very impatient, so that is important to me. From here, I applied 2 coats of my Alumilite quick coat, allowed that to dry 2 to 4 hours in between each coat before I was ready to move on to my my decals. Keep in mind that every epoxy's drying time does vary, so you'll want to make sure that you um, are aware of what your epoxy's drying time is. That way you don't jump the gun and accidentally start sooner rather than later. Um, oh, also, I did roll my cup up in some paper. That was just so that my glitter would lie flat. Again, that just helps with the epoxy process. And just allows for smoother coats to go on. Not a necessary step, but one that I would definitely recommend, especially if you're using chunkier glitters. It's very, very helpful, and it reduces the number of coats. Okay, so moving on to our decal. So this decal I did all in Cricut Design Space. Normally I find all my decals in Creative Fabrica, but I thought that this one would be better suited if I showed you guys how to use Cricut Design Space if you have the subscription and you're paying for it. So here, I am not really sure why I was looking at my settings, but I eventually hop over to the images portion in Design Space and I type in nativity. And this honestly was probably the longest part. I sped through this portion of the video pretty quickly, like a lot, because I did spend a lot of time trying to find the nativity scene that I wanted and then the Oh Holy Night that I wanted. So you're going to see this has definitely got a lot of scrolling, but there is so much that comes with Cricut Design Spaces subscription. And I would tell you, if you have it and you're paying for it already, definitely search here because they do have some really, really great Christmas stuff. I was just super inspired by Vanessa's nativity scene from a few years back, and I needed to try something similar. So once I had that, I sized my nativity scene. I knew that I wanted it to wrap around the entire bottom portion of my cup. So once I had that sized, then I went in to find the Oh Holy Night that ultimately just made my heart happy. And once I had found that, I did make some modifications. I didn't want the star up at the top. So I did end up, and you'll see here where I go to the contour and I start removing that piece. There was one piece that I ended up having to cut off myself, but it wasn't too tragic. From there, I attached them. The reason I did that is because I wanted them to cut as one, and then we got to cutting. I then applied it, and this was it. This was the finished product. And I absolutely love, love, love how it turned out. You can't really see that old holy night here, but I promise you it's there and it's super, super beautiful, beautiful, elegant, and gorgeous. But that's it for this week, you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I can't wait to connect with you guys on social. Bye now.